Whoa. Here, only a few seconds away from kicking off this quarterfinal between the U.S. men's national team, over 40, Team 2 here of this Kings Cup tournament versus Niky, the sports recreational team here. Thank you for tuning in here to Amigo Sports Media. We are only a few minutes away from kicking off here. Action about to begin, and the quarterfinals will be set here for tomorrow. We will be seeing some semifinal action. All teams seem to be ready here, situated and all getting along. Let's see if they will be getting it called for. Still final words here, final seconds of readiness as we continue to get ready here for the kickoff. Again, it's been a jam-packed action day of soccer here for this King Cup tournament, and I do appreciate every single one of you for tagging along here with us, for watching, for being a fan of some great soccer. And it seems like we are starting time here. Hopefully everybody can hear me clearly. Seem to not be able to hear myself. That will be okay as long as everyone in the chat can hear. The timer has begun, and we're here on it for this quarterfinal action between the U.S. wearing these lime, nice green, bright colors against Niky's team here, wearing some black. And the action here starting off. Of course, we can see both teams trying to advance over to the semifinals. Semifinals will be held on tomorrow. Right now, the U.S. men's national team over 40, team 2 here, was able to advance, was able to make it over, and trying to see if they can continue their highly performative team. 7 goals in their first game, 0 allowed. 7 goals in their second game, 0 allowed. And in the end, the last one we just saw ended up being a tie. Very highly contested. And we'll have to see right now. First corner given for the U.S. Will they be able to capitalize here from this opportunity early on here? Getting ready for the corner. Put in, and not to be this time. It's going to go out, and goalkeeper for Niky's Recreational Sports getting ready to put it back in. Both these teams highly competitive, good performance. Having to go all the way for it. Hoping not too much energy was wasted on that. Goalkeeper now for Niky Sports Rec. Having this one back here. Folks, interaction algorithm does appreciate it, and also do I. It's been a great one. So much growth, so much learning here. Las Vegas King Cup. It's me, your videographer, commentator, person on replay, being in here the broadcast Andres for your entertainment purposes in the U.S. Having an opportunity here, giving over to Greg Bowler, finding the path here, moving still. Continuing over the number for Antonio Padillo Ibarra, puts it into the box. Not to be, but there's a shot. Unfortunately, not on target. That one's gonna step out here. Goalkeeper having to step out all the way out. Again, very inconvenient. Seems like not what they would want, but now getting ready to continue it. Niky Sports has an opportunity to pretty much take down what was a really strong opponent here, making 2 clean sheets back to back, having those 7 goal games. And now, the last game they had, they tied it up. Would that be a demoralizing factor for this US team? Can Niky Sports Rec capitalize? Trying to continue to play here. Over to 13. Feeling a bit of pressure and does get it back. Great job by Greg Bowler. Now Greg tries to find a pass and too much on it. And it's got to go down the hill. Again, they're going to have to go for that one. Was able to get this one back and put back here in action. And there we have the MLS player of La Liga MX. He's bringing here the obvious experience, Johnny Bronstein. And that one goes out. Marking it over. Seems like it will be Niky Sports Rec here.
I'm gonna get in commentary a second here.
Yeah.
You want to bring the coach too?
Yeah. It seems like we're gonna have some special commentators here for halftime. It's gonna be a good one. What a great time here to get on the broadcast, get on the presentation. I mean, the coach here, no matter what happens, we'll be having a few words. Isn't that exciting? Make sure you stick along here. No action will be missed in halftime. Now, Johnny Bronstein, an opportunity. Seems like it got away. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be able to have the head coach for the U.S. men's national team, over 40, here with us in halftime. A few special guests on commentary coming up here for this quarterfinal. It's a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. They're not only trying to see the player evaluations going over to Thailand, trying to see the support, the movement, trying to see who and what players will be securing their spots. And of course, they're obviously always looking for the win, looking to pick up some silverware. It's looking for it. Continuing here, the battle. Can the U.S. get a shot? That's a push. They're going to let it happen. Physicality. The rules here, no sliding tackles. That's pretty much the rule. 30-minute halves. Unlimited substitutions. King Cup. So it's going down. Gotta see if they can continue it here. Bit of a ward. Making sure everyone keeps their cool, calm, collect. It is the quarterfinals here. We are in Kellogg Sahar Soccer Complex, Field 1. And we're watching this U.S. men's national team. Had an impressive run facing off against Niky Sports Rec. Everything gets situated. Niky's team getting ready to continue it. Niky's Sports bringing it back here, and that one all the way outside. In the end, nothing comes from it. But Niky still looking for an opportunity. Here comes the sports team. Over to 16, still moving strong. Over back to 11. Feeling a bit of pressure, and he goes down, but now ball is kept. U.S. men's national team feeling the pressure here, trying to see, no call. Now Greg Bowler with the ball, gets it out of there. Continue to march on forward. The U.S. looking for an opportunity of their own. Nice pass, continues to march forward, and now the defense not allowing it there. Gonna have to step out for that one. Crucial time. 9 minutes have passed us by, and these are 30-minute halves. It's crucially time being spent having to go out for that ball. Will that become a factor here? As both teams still locked in 0-0 in this quarterfinal action for this King Cup over 40 tournament, over 40 division, King division. Battling for it, and Niky Sports Rec trying to continue on, showing number 11. Miscommunication in the end. I was looking for 17, seems like. Pass ended up being too much. Finding themselves with a bit of momentum here. And pass it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Greg Steyatos. Tries to find the pass. There it is for them. Seeing him march forward with that one. Not to be. Goes out. Folks, as mentioned, we will have some special commentary coming up. Maybe on the production. Coach for the U.S. men's national over 40 team. Trying to have a few words. Show the support of the love. It seems like we're getting ready here. 4 changes. Number 11 trying to come in. Miroslava, Mir, Yomi, Kabik. This one put back in. Niky Sports Rec trying to see number 12 right there. Can he reach it? Unfortunate defense closing in on them. Now number 17, Tommy Otashel. Bit too much on that one. It's gonna go all the way over to the goalkeeper. Niky Sports Rec still with it. Trying to see if they can probably put on a stinger here against this U.S. men's national team over 40, Team 2. Part of the 3 teams that they submitted here in this tournament. And this one made the quarterfinals, trying to advance, trying to play on tomorrow, semifinals. Here with the prestige and the caliber, high quality players such as this one right here. Pass over to Johnny Breinstein with over 50 caps, appearances in international play. Experience like this is what's needed for this Seniors World Cup being played in Thailand this year. It's being used as an evaluation, and then we do have number 11, Miroslav Kabik, Yomi coming on in, and number 7, Jeffrey JJ Kovacic. They're going to continue action here. They're trying to see if they can keep it over to JJ. Now 22, yeah. That was Jack Porcabella. Still looking strong. US trying to put it down, and it seems like not to be Niky Sports Rec. Stopped any threat. Now they're looking to see if they can come in for an attack. Taken away, nicely done. Johnny Breinstein moving the US forward. Now they have an opportunity. Can they take it? And they do call for it in the end. Not to be, not what they wanted. We got a question asking about when does Sawayo play. Unfortunately, my friend, I believe Sawayo is playing right now in a different field. Wouldn't be the team I'm covering or at the moment. If they do win, they would be making over to the semifinals, and we could be seeing team against the team they faced off before. It was the only team that was able to score against this U.S. men's national team too. And it could be an interesting one for the battle to see which of those teams advance to the final. But right now, U.S. men's national over 40 Team 2 needs to focus and advance past this one. Thank you for tuning in. So YO fans from Stockton. Nicely done. Comes in with a strong run. Pass right there. Taken away. Was able to be read. Niky Sports Rec expected it there. Of course, and thank you for the interaction and for watching. YouTube does appreciate that there are no robots on this stream. Of course, I personally appreciate every single one of you here watching along. Glad there are people, family members, friends. It has been an interesting cup, and this is the type of soccer that needs more exposure. It's a big event for such a small amount of coverage.
Oh no, I was balling. Yeah, I was balling.
Niky Sports Rec looking for one. Can he catch up to it? Handles it well. Number 17, still looking strong. Can Niky's team find a stunner here? Looking to see if they can get past this prohibitive defense. In the end, US doing a good job. Gets it out of danger. Over to 15. That was Pedro Berreta. Now with the ball, Greg Bowler. That one gets called for. Not happy about that. There's the fans here for Niky Sports Rec. We'll be having the U.S. soccer men's national team over 40 coach with us on the stream, as mentioned. Special guest commentator. It's going to be a good one here for halftime. So far still 0-0. Maybe the bit of the momentum that this US team had at the beginning, scoring 7 goals consecutively, has maybe died down a bit. 17 minutes of action have come and passed us by. We're down to 13 more minutes. Putting this one in. U.S. men's soccer national team still looking for it. Let's see if they can put at least one. Put them to lead. Here over. Tommy Otashel. Sit around. Holding on to it. Back over to Tommy. Or it should be 17. If not, I do apologize. That one stepped on here. Getting ready here to continue action. We're gonna get checked on. Referee's having a bit of a ward. That will be number 6 for Niky's Sports Rec to continue it here. Not to be, but Niky is still looking for it. This is the quarterfinals. Both these teams locked in Kings Cup action all this weekend, and it's coming down to this for these teams. Looking to see if they can pick up a bit of silverware, a bit of recognition. Different goals for each team, but here they meet. Now the U.S. having an opportunity. Bit too much on that pass, couldn't catch up to it. Pedro Berreta is getting as close as possible. See if they can continue. We got 2 more people coming on in for this U.S. men's team. Jose Quesos Vallardes, and it seems like it was number 5, James Jimmy Stover, coming on in. Now looking to see if they can continue it here. It is Niky's Sports Rec wanting to get it back. How was it? I see. Seeing a few friendly faces here. Well, folks, thank you for tuning in, of course. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for supporting this U.S. men's national team. Of course, the Kings Cup, any iterations of the Kings Cup. And to apologize to any other fans that were looking for more coverage of Kings Cup action. Should have passed my cards around or something. But it has been great. It has been fun. And as they go get the ball, and we are closing down on our final minutes here of the first half. Less than 10 minutes remaining. As we're still tied down 0-0. Right there, goes above, and it looks close, it looked promising. Just went above the net. Did take the shot, was looking clear for it. And what an opportunity, but just not to be just yet for the U.S. Take a look at the replay. Just inches away, even the goalkeeper thought it was going to hit the back of the net. Now looking to continue it. Niky Sports Rec having an opportunity here. Pull up an upset, defeat what seems to be a powerful warrior. Here for this men's national over 40 team 2 came in here and has been dominating competition. But just last game picked up a tie 1-1, allowed their first goal. Is that a demoralizing factor? Unable to pick up anything just yet. Still 0-0. Over to Johnny Bronstein, the man with an abundance of experience here, trying to lead his team to the opener. Takes the shot, and Miroslava was looking for it. Another opportunity here, trying to get it back. It's Pedro Berreta. This one, not to be in the end. That one's gonna go out right here in front of us. What a close opportunity for the U.S. Just not yet. Handled well, Miroslav Kavik. Continue to march on forward here. Tries to get a shot off and the goalkeeper puts it there. Powell Jr. Rachel with the clean one. And U.S. still trying to look for that first opener. But just not yet. Take a look at the replay here. Junior shot, closing in, trying to look for that one. Just not there. Now we do continue action here. Kellogg, Sahar, Soccer Complex, Field 1 for this King Cup. Looking for the corner. Looking at 56 degrees here in Las Vegas. Great weather here under the lights. Getting a different ball for this corner. About 6 minutes left. We'll have to see what the referees do decide to do, but in this corner final, it is still locked up, 0-0. Corner. Can the U.S. capitalize here? Gonna take a shot, that's get deflected, not calling it, still here. Quesos keeps it there, and that one still for the U.S. Tries to see if they can put it. And what a goal. It did hit the back of the net. Spectacular finish. And they mark it down. They're celebrating. U.S. now has the lead 1-0 over Niky's Sports Rec. And it was a thing of beauty as it was able to get past the goalkeeper here. And we have our opener. And what an opener we have. Take a look at the replay here. As they were able to execute it nicely. Hits the back and off to the celebrations. 1-0 here in this quarterfinal. I'm trying to see if Niky's Sports Rec can get back here. This U.S. men's national team over 40, Team 2, has only allowed 1 goal so far in this tournament. Can Niky put in another one? Behind by 1. Here's an opportunity for Johnny Bronstein. He has the experience. He's played for Chicago. He's played for Chivas. And now looking here to move on to the Seniors World Cup over in Thailand. Will be happening this year. So our qualifying matches, player evaluations, player ID journeys from all over the country, from all over. Let's see if they can stake their claim in this team. Getting ready for this corner here. US puts it back in. Looking for one. Almost took off a shot. Nicely done. Covered up well. Still tries to get past him. Takes the shot and not to be on this one. Keeping this one still 1-0. And it seems like they're looking for a change. Number 14, Marcelo Chile Abeye coming on in for the U.S. men's national team over 40. Goalkeeper for Niky Sports Rex. Continuing it here. Able to get it back here. Nicely done by JJ Kovacic. Right there, getting marked for.
Bro, this you can take it off.
3 minutes remaining here in this first half, and the U.S. national men's team has the lead over Niky's Sports Rec. Bringing her back here into play. What will happen with these final 180 seconds? Tries to put it in above the crossbar. Just slides off. Inopportune. Having to go out and getting that one. Time being wasted down to 2 minutes now. We'll see if the referee does take this into consideration. Time is very strict here in the King Cup. Continuing it. Goalkeeper looking. Niky Sports Rec down by 1. Can they get back? Will they have to end this half? Wheeling and being down. Spin, contested. Still for Niky Sports Rec. Nicely done, but the pass given over. Niky has the opportunity here. Great job by the defense. Edgar Rivera making sure nothing comes from it. And the U.S. men's national team having the lead so far here before the end of this first half. Bit of pushing and shoving, letting them play on. And Johnny Breinstein gets the ball. Be handling it well. Looking for some last opportunities here before we mark this first half. Want to see, here's an opportunity. Number 11 for Niky Sports Rec. Can he get it back tied up? And it hits the post. It was inches away from finding the tie. What a close opportunity. And Niky trying to get back in it, but unfortunately for them, not able to connect. Take a look at the replay as Niky Sports Rec was inches, I mean literally inches, from getting it back here. And now we continue the action, but that whistles for the time. We have come down to the end of the first half. It is the U.S. with the lead here over Niky Sports Rec 1-0 as we enter the half 5-minute break. Thank you for tuning along. Thank you for streaming. And let's see if the U.S. can make it and head over to the semifinals of this King Cup. Halftime.
Please do not test me out, brother. Do not test me. Please. You against me, one against who the fuck you think I got? Please.
All right, and getting back into this one here after the first half, and both teams on the pitch getting ready for the U.S. with the lead 1-0 over Niky's Sports Rec. And right now, to see if they can advance over to the finals, finish it off. Timer has begun. And here, 30 more minutes of action. And we'll have to see if the U.S. can close it out here. So far with the lead. That one immediately out.
Make it on there, bro.
Yeah.
What I gotta say?
Just anything.
You gotta introduce me to that.
Yeah. This is the field mic. This is that like for the announcing.
Oh, okay. You got. Oh, here's coach right here.
Okay. You good?
Better. You're gonna.
Oh, if you want to talk over it, you can.
Talk over what?
Yeah, or watch the stream and talk.
Yeah, almost like a commentary. Yeah, but not necessarily about the game, but just what we're doing.
Yeah, or just talk about the performance you've seen so far.
Yeah.
While the game is going.
But you gotta introduce him, yeah?
Yeah, we could do that.
You gotta
Okay.
just introduce him. It's already live?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, what the?
Well, the game's done.
Go ahead, coach.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, that's the mic. You gotta talk into it.
No, I get that. What does he want me to talk
Just-
about? Oh, so
Commentary and the performance
okay,
of,
cool.
This weekend and this game right now.
yeah, so obviously in this game, this is a quarterfinal. This is the US Men's National Team, Team 2. This is made up primarily of guys that have played together for a few years from Chicago and Milwaukee, but there are about 6 or 7 guys that we have looked to recruit for the US Men's Senior National Team. Obviously the quality has improved since we've been here. This game itself is obviously a really competitive game. I think that at least the US team has really shown their quality and managed to keep the ball for long periods of time against a really experienced Niky Sports team that are here competitively every year and obviously have like really good players and great teams and everything else. At this particular point, I think that the US team's shown a lot of composure on the ball. I think that they are moving the ball pretty well, and I think they should be about 2 or 3-0 up. But again, you got to take your chances. 1-0 up, it's really tight. But they get one more goal. I think they should be okay. I think that as long as they don't really do anything that's going to cause any problems, I think we should be okay. But apart from that, I think it's been a great weekend. We've had 3 teams competing, over 35 team, 2 over 40 teams, including this one. One team, obviously, at the moment has got through to the quarterfinal. The other team has done pretty well, winning 2, tying 1 and losing 1. And the over 35 team, it's a really competitive league, so we're taking a look at players from there. We're moving forward. Hopefully, we'll be able to finalise our 32-man playing squad over the coming weeks, ready for the training camp. And from there, obviously from that 32, we'll narrow that down to the 25 for the World Cup.
Nice.
Okay. So, Coach, one of the things that we've been receiving questions on is, what is your recruiting process? So far, we've had 4 tournaments throughout the country. What is your recruitment process? What do you look for in the players that you're wanting to take to the Senior World Cup?
So it's a great question, because obviously the World Cup criteria means that you have to have 3 40 to 44-year-olds on the field at all times, 4 45 to 49-year-olds, and 3 50-year-olds. So for us, we use these as player ID opportunities to have a look at players in each age group. And what we're trying to do is use each tournament either to bring players that we can have a look at in those age groups, or at least look to recruit players from other teams that we know can fill a spot in that particular age. It's not just, you take the best 40 to 44-year-olds. That's not how this works. Every team has to fit the same criteria. So ultimately, we have to pick a formation, and let's just say our best fullback is the 45 to 49-year-old. His backup has to be the same age group, so we can maintain that logistical issue on there. So we're not going to be able to take 25 of the very best players. What we've got to do is take 25 players that meet the criteria in their age groups, and the best in that position and the best in that age group. That's how it works.
So, Coach, what's next? If you can talk to us as far as what is next for this team, finishing this tournament, what's to come?
So right now we're obviously going to then start looking to finalise the final 32 for the training camp that's going to take place at the end of May. We have obviously had a look over 4 tournaments. I think we have a good basis of those that are going to be part of the training camp. We use this weekend probably to look at filling the last sort of 10 to 12 spots in that training camp process. When we bring everybody to Augusta, Georgia at our training base at the end of May, we'll have 5 days of training camp to then reduce that number from 32 down to the 25 players that will be competing at the 2026 World Cup in Thailand.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you guys continue to grow. and see what you guys can do at Senior World Cup.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And that was a little special guest here. We had a coach of the U.S. men's national team over 40 coming and having a word with us. And of course, Luis Zamora coming in too to help out on the interview. And now looking to continue it here, Niky Sports Rec still behind by 1. And what an interview we just had. We had heard the word here on his recruitment process, on what it means here. He is expecting this team to be pretty much ahead by 3, and yet here we have it. It is a moment here for everyone to just pretty much get ready for that Senior World Cup over at Thailand. Of course, production wasn't that ready to jump in halfway through for that interview, but other than that, thank you for watching along, for tuning in, for hearing some inspirational words here from the coach. And I mean, that is exactly what they're building for, looking over, trying to go home to North Carolina and see exactly what will be the process as the dates get closer and closer for that Senior World Cup. And just pretty much advancing here would be the dire report of what they need. Niky Sports Rec still trying to get back into this one. Only down by 1 here to this powerful team of the U.S. men's national over 40 team. Down, Panada stepping back up. And here they have it, putting it over. And now Johnny Breinstein, man with some international caps under his belt, trying to lead this team to victory and advanced past these quarterfinals. We've seen 8 minutes of action here in the second half, and that means we're down to 22 minutes. 30-minute halves here in this Kings Cup, unlimited substitutions, no sliding tackles. Some of the rules here implemented in this Las Vegas tournament, and it's so far been a really highly competitive one. Looking at 54 degrees here under the lights. I'm trying to see which team will break away from the cold and be able to secure their place tomorrow. It's having to go all the way out. Getting ready to throw this one in. Time a factor here. Niky Sports Rec could be seeing this cup come to its finale here. Here in Kellogg Zahar Soccer Complex, Field 1, watching this action. And you've been such a great people, such great fans, such great audience with all these interactions. YouTube definitely should know none of you are bots. Any interaction does come highly appreciated. It's one of the metrics used here. Continuing the action. Nicely done, US now coming close in. Back over, Greg Bowler with the ball. Not happy with that one, still letting them play on. Now James Shimmy Stover holds on to the ball. That did get called for. Gonna see if they can put it and capitalize from this one. Does look like an opportune spot here for the U.S. men's national team, over 40, Team B in this tournament. Still moving it forward. Can they find a shot? That one ends up rolling outside. Nothing to be at. Niky Sports Rec here, marching down the field with authority, seeing if they can continue to find it. In the end, pushed outside. And it is Jamie Stover throwing it in. Jimmy Stover getting ready, but there will be a few substitutions being made here for Niky Sports Rec. Push back in. Now getting ready to put it back in, JJ Kovacic. And then it seems like it will be Jimmy Stover. Pushes it back in here. Not happy about that. Gets called for. Swing going over back to Niky's. That one seems like the whistle was called. Niky Sports Rec still with the ball here. Gonna see if they can find some opportunity. Getting it out of any trouble here. Back over across. Goalkeeper for Niky Sports Rec. Trying to open up some space here. 12, almost mishandled. Could have been dangerous here. Nicely done. Good passes, good movement. Can they get out of danger? Rolling for it, and they do call for it. Seems like it's going to go over U.S. men's national team, over 40, Team 2 of this tournament. Gonna have this opportunity, and it seems like it's that Jimmy Stover getting ready. Greg Bowler also in the mix. Greg Bowler seems to be the one that's gonna take the shot here. Greg Bowler puts it in. Still an opportunity, taking a shot. Just too much on it. Not on target. Gonna go out. Gonna go all the way out. Gonna see a corner kick here and seeing if they can put it back into action. U.S. men's national team, Team 2, over 40. Two of the teams they have. This one makes it over to the quarterfinals, so advancing, trying to make it over to the semifinals, down low. And pushed outside. It'll be thrown in here. Still looking for this opportunity. Defense right there. Not allowing much. U.S. still trying to play around with it. Seeing if they can put it in. Pushing, shoving, letting them play on. We're down to 15 minutes left here of this quarterfinal action here in Kellogg Sahar Soccer Complex. 21 coming on in for Niky Sports Rec. Getting ready to continue the last 15 minutes here of action. One of these teams inching closer to the semifinals. So far, the U.S. with a slim lead of 1-0. But will it be just like the last game they played? It got tied up in the last minutes. Can Niky find enough here to get back into this one? Over to JJ Kovacic. Across. Johnny Reinstein there with the pass. U.S. looking threatening, continue to march on forward. Nicely done. That's gonna put on a shot, and the goalkeeper had to put his hands on it. Just avoids giving that one, and it will be a corner now. Corner kick gotta be happening here for the U.S. men's national team over 40, team 2. And can they capitalize and find another one? Niky Sports moving on, marching with authority. Here's a bit of a push here. Does get called for. Niky Sports still with the ball. See if they can hold on to it. Put back into play. Looking for the tie. Asking for a call, not getting it. Continuing here, U.S. men's national team moving forward. Over 40.
Watch your back, Julio.
This one ends up being called. Now goes outside. Will have to be number 7 to throw it in. Put back into play here. Niky Sports Rec trying to tie it up here. Kept inside. Still looking. JJ Kovacic trying to become defender and block it. In the end, we have a player down. We have a player down here for Niky Sports Rec. Not going to be good about that one here. And it's going to be an opportunity here for Niky Sports to get back into this one. 12 minutes remaining, and this one they still need to tie it up here in Kellogg Sahar Soccer Complex. It's a great opportunity, it's a great chance. Niky here in this quarterfinals, still pushing forward, trying to advance to the semifinals. Can they do it? Over at number 6 will come down to this responsibility. Whistle fall down below, still blocked down. Wall does cover. Number 6 though, Niky. And I get a shot off. Says it was touched. Now a bit pushing and shoving. What's going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Things have gone awry. Temperatures have gone up. Adrenaline in the soul, making them lose control, and it's coming down to this. 10 minutes remaining, and Niky's, we have a player down, ladies and gentlemen. Not the type of thing you would want to see in this over 40 tournament. Seems like referee able to handle it. Everyone's still having a bit of a ward here. not as content with the result. Still having a bit of a word. Now, from what I can tell, corner kick being taken here. Niky's Sports right into the hands of the goalkeeper. Nothing here. Goes down just to make sure. Threat is averted. USA national men's team over 40 still carrying a slim lead of 1-0 here in this quarterfinal for this King Cup action. Trying to see if they can advance, move on forward. A bit of a time wasted here, but 9 minutes remaining. Referees don't really add that much time here. Pretty strict on what it is. Continue to play. Niky Sports still looking for the equalizer. 23. Being pushed out. Nicely defended here. U.S. national team not going to allow anything here. The over 40 trying to make sure they can pick this one up. Nice leg around. Greg Bowler gets it over to JJ Kovacic. Now they seem to be moving on forward. Handled cleanly. Powell Jr. Rochelle. Not happy about that one. Thrown in quickly. Niky Sports still looking for this one. Do they have enough in them? Still trying to see if they can tie it up. 23 racing down the field. He's able to reach it, but then immediately swerved by the defenders. Seems like it will be here. 21 getting ready for a deep going. Trying to see if he can put it into the box, capitalize here. 7 minutes remaining here. Gonna be a corner kick. Niky Sports Rec. Looking for this corner. Can they get it? And the goalkeeper steps out, collects it with ease. No problem there. Threat averted. Put back here in the play. Puts it in there. Can he get a shot off? Gets blocked off, and now the goalkeeper dives it. Miroslav Kabik was so close to getting it. And the U.S. still keeping this one 1-0. Still trying to see if they can get another one. Greg Powler over to JJ Kovacic. Marching on forward, nicely done. Here's an opportunity. He does get called for the whistle. They're not going to be happy with that one. Seems like it's offsides. Niky Sports Rec still looking for it. Still trying to get back in. Down by one. They just need to tie it up here. These are the quarterfinals. All comes down to this. Who will be playing down tomorrow in the semifinals? King Cup action. Asking for a slide. Seems like they got it.
Hey, ref, look!
Getting ready to continue here. Opportunity here for Niky Sports Rec with 5 minutes remaining.
Hey, Gio, get out! Gio!
They don't really add much time here in King Cup. We'll have to see if 5 minutes is enough for Niky Sports Rec to get back in this one. Getting ready to put it in. Takes the shot down low. Still blocked out. Deflected. U.S. team. One more time of deflection. Down the U.S. marching down, trying to find an attack of their own. Over to number 11, Kabik. Yummy. Puts it in there. Can he get it? And he does find a way to get past the goalkeeper. Powell Jr. Otoshell puts it in using his head. What a great one. What a great one. As the U.S. now has a comfortable 2-0 lead here in the closing minutes of this quarterfinal action. An impressive performance. Coach mentioned here on their interview they're expecting it to be ahead by 3 here. They have to do it. And having the goal up by 2 in a bit of confrontation here. Can they hold it together? Not happy about it. Having a whistle there here. Referee trying to contain them all. Seems like that ended up being the game. Referee has whistled it, and folks, we have come down to the final. That is the end of the final semi-finals. Inbound United States men's soccer national team over 40. Team 2 advances to the semi-finals. The car has come down to it, and we have now ended this game. It was a heated battle at the end. And it comes down to this final 2-0 over Niky's. U.S. men's national team action will be tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching Amigo Sports Media. We'll be back tomorrow, it seems like, for some semifinal action. Have a great night.